Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In a couple of previous videos, I mentioned to you about the protection of the crown. Now, I know that there's going to be a lot of people out there that didn't bother watching the coronation, and there's a lot of people that would have watched it, regardless of whether you're a royalist or not. To be honest with you, not to be rude, but I'm not interested in none of that. What I'm here to tell you, right, is what it means, the meaning behind the words, and what the coronation actually means, yeah, the wording behind it, yeah, right. The BBC ain't telling you none of this, right? And none of the media, none of them are telling you none of this. And if you Google it, you Google protection of the crown, you ain't finding jack diddling. If you go on .gov, you ain't going to find it either, yeah, right? So you need to like this video, share it, yeah, and post your comments, yeah, so that everybody else sees it, yeah, all right? Here we go.
Your Majesty, as children of the Kingdom of God, we welcome you in the name of the King of Kings.
In his name, and after his example, I come not to be served, but to serve.
He comes to serve, not be served.
Your Majesty, the Church established by law, whose settlement you will swear to maintain, is committed to the true profession of the Gospel, and in so doing will seek to foster an environment in which peoples of all faiths and beliefs may live freely.
Foster an environment for people of all faiths and beliefs so that they may live freely. Yeah? So that's whether you're religious or not.
Coronation Oath has stood for centuries and is enshrined in law. Are you willing to take the oath?
I am willing.
All monarchs previous, including his mum, signed this same oath. It's exactly the same oath. They all sign it, yeah? And it's designed to protect us against the state, protect the people against the state, yeah? Right? And it's, as he said, when they say it's enshrined in law, this is written in law, yeah? But you ain't going to find it. If you go .gov or Google, you ain't finding it, trust me, yeah?
Will you solemnly promise and swear to govern the peoples of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland,
The government.
realms and the territories to any of them belonging or pertaining, according to their respective laws and customs?
I solemnly promise so to do.
So that's all of the countries, that's Great Britain, yeah, Northern Ireland, and all of the countries that are in the Commonwealth. Yes, this includes you as well.
Will you, to your power, cause law and justice in mercy to be executed in all your judgments?
I will.
Cause law and justice in mercy, right? Obviously, if you end up in front of a magistrate or in front of a judge, yeah, right, Charles ain't going to be there to protect you, right? But he's the head of state, and the judge and the magistrate represents the state, so they represent him, yeah? He's supposed to cause law and justice with mercy, and that's what they're supposed to do, yeah? When you look at the page, Father's Day 2021, and you read my story, yeah, trust me, they went out of their way to make sure I didn't get any mercy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and they do it to a lot of people. So you need to share this to everyone. Yeah, listen.
Will you, to the utmost of your power, maintain the laws of God and the true profession of the gospel? Will you, to the
Laws
utmost
of God.
of your power, maintain in the United Kingdom the Protestant Reformed religion established by law? Will you maintain and preserve inviolably the settlement of the Church of England and the doctrine, worship, discipline, and government thereof?
The government.
By law established in England? And will you
According to
preserve
the laws of
unto
England.
the bishops and clergy of England and to the churches there committed to their charge all such rights and privileges as by law do or shall appertain to them or any of them?
All this I promise to do. The things which I have herebefore promised, I will perform and keep, so help me God.
Your Majesty, are you willing to make, subscribe, and declare to the statutory accession declaration oath?
I am willing. I, Charles, do solemnly and sincerely, in the presence of God, profess, testify, and declare that I am a faithful Protestant, and that I will, according to the true intent of the enactments which secure the Protestant succession to the throne, uphold and maintain the said enactments to the best of my powers according to law.
Right. Just to be try and make it simple, yeah, right. The protection of the crown, yeah. If you've experienced any form of state frauds in any way, shape, or form, or legal abuse, the protection of the crown kicks in automatically from the very first day of your experience, yeah. Right. Any said frauds, yeah. Under the protection of the crown, they can't prosecute you for anything. No court can hold judgment over you while you've got the protection of the crown, yeah. In my case, yeah, right. When I went to the first day of my family court hearing, yeah, I've requested an adjournment because I hadn't been provided with the up-to-date court bundle, yeah. My ex-wife's legal counsel turned around and rebuked it by saying I delivered it to Mr. Clark. Yeah, listen, look, he's signing it. That's it. See what he's signing there? That's called the Padre part of the coronation. That's the only contract that the king has between us and the monarch. That's the only contract that he's got with us, the people. That's it. And his job is to protect us. That is it. Yeah? Right? So when you ask what the monarch's for, that's what it is. It's supposed to protect us. Yeah? So when I've asked for this adjournment and my ex-wife's legal counsel has rebuked it, yeah, the judge automatically, she's turned around and she says, I agree, the case will continue. That's a denial fault. She's just denied me my right for fair representation. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. How can you be fighting for your kids? Yeah. I ain't seen my kids for 6 years. How can you be fighting for your kids when you ain't been given a court bundle? Then the next minute they're handing out bits of paper from the judge, bits of paper from the my ex-wife's legal counsel and from my ex-wife. That's just designed to make me look incompetent. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. That's legal abuse. You can't do it. Well, they did, but it's legal abuse. It's state frauds. Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm not unique. They ain't the only one that they've done this to. Surely, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Then, when you go, when you're in this kind of situation, yeah, you have to go to what's called child protection meetings when the child social services get involved. Yeah, and in those meetings, for me, yeah, the police, they turned around and they said they said that Mr. Clark has been known to the police in recent years for violence, yeah, on 2 occasions. Yeah, I rebuked the first one. The second time, yeah, when she said it, I put my hand out to rebuke it. The chairwoman, she's shouting me down, telling me to put my hands down. This is just standard procedure when there's children involved. I'm not known for violence and interest of violence. It was a lie. So they've literally propagated disinformation, yeah, right? So they've, just to assassinate my character, yeah. So they've fabricated a pack of lies, and then the chairwoman's committed a denial fraud, yeah. So when she's saying like, it's just standard procedure when there's children involved, yeah. So it's standard procedure now. I understand it's standard procedure to commit to propagate disinformation via the police, and then for you to commit denial frauds in order for the minute taker to be able to write it down. Do you know what I mean? That's state frauds, come on, peeps. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What? Listen, I ain't seen my boys for 6 years. My mother is 89 and she ain't seen her grandsons for 5 years. So ladies, if you think this don't involve you, yeah, right, trust me. If you have sons, yeah, right, and he splits up with his missus, yeah, right, and and she decides that he ain't seeing those kids, you ain't gonna see your grandkids. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you look at the youth on youth violence, yeah, a high percentage of those kids, yeah, doing a stabbing, not all of them, but they've come from a family with no father as a role model. So do you think Fatherless Britain's got something to do with it? You see this situation, you see what happened unfolded in Nottingham and the 2 students from the university? The doctor that looked after me in the beginning of my troubles, that was his daughter. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? So, ladies, you've got to join me. If we're going to be dealing with misogyny, yeah, we need to be dealing with misandry as well. And if you think misandry don't exist, yeah, you need to have a look at the Duluth model. Because the Duluth model pretty much turns around and says, yeah, right, if the woman insinuates domestic abuse or violence in any way, shape or form, you have to believe her and take her word for it all the way through, and he has to pretty much prove himself innocent. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Do you know what I mean? If that ain't fostering an environment of misandry, I don't know what is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then, obviously, you know, so when you take away the dads, yeah, the boys don't know how to treat a woman. Ladies, come on, you've got to join, you've got to get involved in this. Do you know what I mean? We need to create a society of equalism. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We get equalism, right? I'm not saying that misogyny will go right away, yeah, because it's always been there, and we have to educate our kids, but you also need to educate them about misandry as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you've experienced anything, go to the page Father's Day 2021, yeah, on the at fatherlessbritain.uk. If you've experienced anything like that, yeah, right, it's called state frauds, and if you look at them and read that page, you'll understand what state frauds and legal abuse is, yeah, and you're entitled to the protection of the Crown. And under the protection of the Crown, once you get that, they can't even give you a parking ticket. They can't enforce it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Once you've got the protection of the Crown, they can't. No judgment can be held over you. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, come on, you need to share this one. Do you know what I mean? You need to get involved. You need to write comments, like it, so everybody sees it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And go to the post. If you need the link, because you ain't going to find it. If you go .gov, you won't find it. And if you go on Google, you won't find it, like I said before. So if you need that link, if you've experienced anything like that, go to fatherlessbritain.uk. You'll see on the blog page, there's loads of posts that I've made there. I've made birthday messages, Christmas messages, everything. Do you know what I mean? I've been doing this for 6 years, people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, right? So if you post a comment on any of those posts, the blog posts, or the page Father's Day 2021, and if just click the link on any of the blog posts, click the link, the title, yeah, and that will open up the page, open up that comment, that post in another page, and there'll be a comments box at the bottom. But just don't click if a drop down tab comes down showing about click for simplified view. Don't click that, because you won't see the comments box. I don't know why that comes up. It's a Google blog, yeah. So yeah, if you need the link, yeah, right, post a comment in regards to the content of what you've just read or what you've just listened to, so to speak, yeah, right, and then, yeah, copy and paste your comment and email it to me at either fatherlessuk or fatherlessbritain@gmail.com, yeah. So copy and paste your message and send it to me, and if you need the link, say that you need the link and explain why you need the link, and then I'll forward the link to you, yeah, because like I said, if you Google it, you won't find it. If you go .gov, you won't find it, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, please join me. You need it. If we're gonna create, we need to create a society of equalism, yeah, right. And if we get equalism, right, I'm not saying it will get rid of misogyny in total, yeah, right, but we'll be a lot better than where we are now. You know what I'm saying? And if we trust the government, if we look at the government, do you know what I mean? They ain't gonna do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people, only we can do it. Look what they're teaching our kids. Do you know what I mean? If we let them keep doing this, yeah, right. Especially look at the government. Look, if we let them keep doing this, yeah, right, they're gonna take away our dad, keep taking away the dads, and they're gonna be teaching. They're teaching our kids already, yeah, what they want to teach them, and taking our rights to be able to say no. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and we have a right. Yeah, we have a right to say, but this is how, yeah, you ain't gonna get it on your own. We need to come together. So people, join me. Peace, love, and light.